Okay, this is video number 15. We're going to solve two more rational equations. Okay, so remember from the last video, hopefully, we're going to look right at the denominators, right? And ask yourself, what would be the common denominator? And I hope you realize that, follow the green, that 2k squared would be the least common denominator for this problem. So we're just simply going to times each term by 2k squared. Times each term by 2k squared. Okay, so now what? Well, if we look at the left term here, notice the k will divide k squared into k. And the 3 times the 2k, is that not 6k? Again, study what I did there again. Here's the equals, right? Again, k divides into k squared with this k right there. And then the 3 times k times 2 is 6k. Okay, let's look at the second term, the one on the right of the equals right here. Does everybody agree that k divides k squared again to k? And so notice I have 1 times 2 times k, which is simply 2k. Now, we go on to the last big term, and doesn't 2k squared divide 2k squared? So the only thing left is 5k squared minus 25k plus 20. Let's combine some like terms here and make it equal 0, right? So first thing I'm going to do is minus 6k both sides, because that way at least I have it equal to 0. So that, of course, is 0 equal to, and here I have negative 4k plus 5k squared minus 25k plus 20. Now I'm just going to flip it around, guys. It's already equal to 0. So hopefully you agree I have 5k squared right there. The minus 4 and minus 25 is minus 29k. And of course I have a plus 20. And that's going to equal the 0 that was on the left side. I flipped it around. So pause the video, guys, and make sure you have all this information down. I'm going to do a little erasing. Okay, hopefully you did your notes, you caught up here. So I just need some room here. So let me erase this. And so now it's just a matter of solving my quadratic. So we could do the quadratic formula, but I'm going to try factoring. So I have 5k times k to give me the 5k squared. And for the 20, I'm going to try 4 times 5, because that's 20. We know it already equals 0, right? That's 0 right there. Now, can I get this minus 29? Let's look at the inner and outer loops. Here is 4k. Here, as you notice, 5 times 5 is 25k. 25k. Hey, I can get a minus 29 if I make them both negative, right? So I'm going to do a negative 4, negative 5, and I have it completely factored. Now it's just a matter of taking 5k minus 4 equal to 0, adding 4 to both sides. 5k equals 4. So I'm just going to divide by 5. K is 4/5. That's one solution. The other one is real simple. Follow the red. If k minus 5 equals 0, guys, that means k is 5, right? So here are my two answers. K is 5. K is also 4/5. Pause the video if you need to. One more, guys. So, as I hopefully told you before, when you see the denominators that need to be factored, we're going to factor them. So those are both x times x plus 6. So conveniently, they're both the same again. So if we look at all the denominators, these obviously are the same, x plus 6. This one is just x. So my common denominator is x plus 6. So I'm going to times each term by x plus 6. X plus 6. I'm timesing by them now. Don't forget that minus right there. Last term, I'm going to times by x plus 6. So let's see what happens. In the first left term, does everybody agree the x divides x to 1? So all I have is 3 times x plus 6. And if it's okay, I'm going to go ahead and distribute. 3x plus 18. All I did was 3 times x, 3 times 6. Equals, right? Equals. Now the second term, the x cancels out with the x plus 6 cancels out with x plus 6. So the only thing I'm left with is 5x minus 30. Remember that right there I just scribbled out, guys, was a factored form that I just canceled out. Likewise over here, I already know that is factored below there, right? So same thing happens here. X divided by x, gone. X plus 6 divided by x plus 6, gone to 1. The only thing left is 6, but don't forget the minus, so it's minus 6, right? Now, I have a much nicer equation. I need to combine some like terms and solve it. So I have 3x plus 18 equal to 5x, and minus 30 minus 6 is minus 36. I'm going to go ahead and minus 3x both sides. So now that 3x is gone, I have 18 equal to 2x, because 5 minus 3x is 2x minus 36. Now I'm going to add 36 to both sides. And with the minus 36 gone, I now have over here 2x equal to 18 plus 36 is 54. So one side divide by 2, both sides. I know x is 27. X is 27. Alright guys, pause the video for one last time. So guys, hopefully my videos have been helping you. Again, what I basically do was, if the denominator needed to be factored, I factored it. And then it was a matter of finding a common denominator, and I made sure I times carefully every single term by that same common denominator. And then I end up with an equation that doesn't have any fractions in them. And I can solve it just like we learned within the last year or so. So, anyways guys, hope you learned something. Until next time, bye.